Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about the lifecycle event performance monitoring capability of the iOS Mobile ADK. This can be done with a minimal amount of application changes. The only prerequisite for using lifecycle instrumentation is that you first prepare your project to use the Mobile ADK and that you insert a startup call into your code. Please refer to our first two videos to see how this is done. So let us define what lifecycle events are in an iOS application. To do this, we'll take a look at the e-commerce sample application and show you what lifecycle events it has and how they can be monitored. The e-commerce sample application included with the iOS Mobile ADK is like many applications of its kind in that it is a multi-view application that has multiple tabs which allow you to search for products, add them to your cart, and check out. It allows you to sign in with a user ID and password, search for products, choose a product for more detail, add the product to the cart, and finally, to check out with the items in the cart. When checking out, it asks for a credit card number, an optional coupon code, and then you could submit that for your final checkout. After checking out, you can either sign out or can continue shopping. When we examine the code for this sample application, we can see that it consists of a number of views. Each view has what's known as a life cycle, in the sense that first it loads into memory, then it appears on screen, then eventually it disappears from the screen, and then it unloads from memory. This life cycle can be detected by the iOS ADK and timed. Looking at the Xcode Navigator, we can see all of the view controllers that are associated with the views on the right side storyboard. Looking in the CompuwareUEM header file, near the bottom, you can see that we have overridden each one of these view controller types so that we can provide automatic lifecycle instrumentation for these view controllers. So the process involves opening the header file for each view controller and replacing the UI view controller type with the CompuwareUEM view controller type. So we will edit each one of the view controller header files that we want to provide lifecycle instrumentation and replace the UI view controller type. Note that you don't have to do this for all of your view controllers. Only do this for the view controllers for which you want automatic lifecycle performance monitoring. Just make sure that you keep the view controller types the same. In this instance, we had a UI table view controller, and we need to make sure that we replace it with a CompuwareUEM table view controller. Do this throughout your application. It's interesting to note that lifecycle instrumentation is minimally invasive. The only thing you need to do is replace your view controller types with the CompuWare view controller types. If you don't want to put the effort into placing various custom events throughout your code, just use the lifecycle events and your application will be fully instrumented for performance monitoring.